Huh.
There we go.
Good morning. We're back at it live.
Laugh.
How you doing, Dorothy?
Hope you're all having a good morning. I'm just waking up. No, I'm kidding. I've been up for a while. But yeah, we're here today. We're going to talk about workouts today. And that's what we're here for. So if you have questions about designing your own workouts or working out at home, jump on in. Let us know.
We are here for you. I don't see the comments thing that we usually have going on. We're on Instagram. We're live on Instagram. So if you're on Instagram, you can check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/trueformlife. And those of you that are on Facebook, we are also on Instagram as well.
We don't have our little light on.
Oh, yeah.
Turn our little light on to make us glow.
Okay. So why did we want to talk about?
Whoa! See, I told you we'd glow.
Why did we want to talk about this today?
Well, we always talk about, it seems like we do, that we always talk about nutrition. So we thought it would be a good idea to address some fitness concerns as well, or some fitness ideas, or questions in addition to nutrition, because nutrition and fitness really go hand in hand. It's like you can't have one without the other, right?
That's right.
So it's important that we address both of those, and I think Drew and I both lean more towards the nutrition side, because nutrition is, that there's that quote that always floats around about like nutrition is like 80% and fitness is like 20%, you know what I'm saying? And nutrition is all day long. Like every waking hour that we're awake, that nutrition is there, because we have lunch, snack, breakfast, supper. So nutrition is constantly there. But an exercise is usually an hour, 2 hours of our day. So I think that's why we tend to have more weight on nutrition. But exercise is just as important. We really do need a blend of them both.
Yeah, absolutely. Shauna just jumped in here.
Hey, Shauna. Good morning.
Good morning, Shauna. Thanks for tuning in. If you're in here tuned in, let us know. If you have any questions about fitness, at-home workouts, just leave it in the comments and we'll answer.
I wish that we could show them our rooster, but it wouldn't be possible, would it?
I'd have to move everything.
Yeah. Shauna made us...
You could take it down.
I don't know. I'm too scared because it's so special. But Shauna made us this beautiful rooster for our kitchen. Oh, Drew's going for it. He's going to take it down. Oh, Max is here too, she said. This is rooster. This is our rooster.
We're like, everyone needs to have some kind of rooster in their chicken.
In their chicken. Did you mean to say that?
Kitchen chicken.
I know. I didn't think you meant to say that.
It's close.
In their kitchen?
Everyone needs to have... Am I blurry?
Am I supposed to hold this the whole time?
Oh, sorry. Everyone should have a rooster in their kitchen.
In their chicken.
Or chicken. So that's why I was like, we need to have that. Mm-hmm. And now we got it. So thanks so much, Shauna.
Yes, I was just teaching in kindergarten yesterday, subbing, and we were talking about, because they have little chicks in an incubator, or little eggs in the incubator, they're not chicks yet, but we were talking about the difference between the hen and the rooster, and one of the little guys says, well, it's because the rooster has a mohawk and the hen doesn't. I thought that was the cutest thing ever. I'm like, yeah. And then another little girl's like, talking about his gobbly thing down there, and I'm like, oh gosh, don't ask me what that's called, because what is it called?
I don't know.
This little gobbly thing down there on their neck. Anyway, if you know what it's called, let us know. That's what happened yesterday in kindergarten.
Shauna says it looks awesome. That's because it was meant to be.
It was very much meant to be. I was just telling Shauna the other day how it's so nice to have pieces of art in your house from people that mean so much to you, or that are important to you, that you love, because then it just brings out a whole new energy in the house. Don't you find, Drew? As opposed to having something from something
IKEA,
or it just means so much more, and the energy just changes in your house.
Yeah, I always look at it when I walk by. I look at it, I'm like, oh, it looks cool there. Like it's supposed to be there. So
love is in is in the air.
Okay. You can put that to the side now.
Here, you touch it. I don't want to be responsible. It's a very, very important piece.
Shauna, am I blurry? I feel like you're clear and I'm blurry.
I don't know. I don't know. I think you stress too much.
Can you see?
I don't know.
Does
I
it
don't think
look
you're
like
blurry.
Okay.
Anyway.
Okay, so today is May 4th.
Drew is a little obsessed here with his little, I don't know.
Check it out, Instagrammers. They're like dolls. They're just little dolls. Figurines.
I don't know if you're supposed to call them dolls.
I know. Shauna said it's clear. Thank you, Shauna.
Okay, thanks, Shauna. Drew is just freaking out, thinking he's blurry, and he's not. Is he blurry now? No. Is he blurry
Get
now?
out of here. Okay, so today's May 4th, so we're like, we need to have some May the 4th be with you. Everyone does it on Instagram, and I'm not a big Star Wars fan, and neither is Dorothy, but I still think it's fun to play along because everyone else is. I'm like, I want to play too. So I got these. I borrowed these little figurines. Maybe that's what they're called, figurines.
I think that's the right word.
I had figurines. I had like G.I. Joes.
Oh, yes.
This reminded me of a G.I. Joe. Is that a G.I. Joe?
I don't think so.
No.
We should have brought Dirk here with us to tell us what they are.
So thanks to Dirk for letting us borrow these figurines. Yes. Sometimes I wonder about you. Louise said it's my eyes. Okay, well thanks, Louise.
It's your eyes.
It's encouraging.
Maybe he needs glasses.
I can see you're clear. Anyways. Okay, so at-home workouts. When we talk about designing at-home workouts, we feel that they're important because you don't need, you can work out anywhere. You can work out in the park. At the time of this filming of this video, you might be watching later, but it's beautiful. The sun's shining. It's spring, I think it's supposed to be summer. Everyone wants to get outside, so why not work out outside with designing at-home workouts that you can do at home? You don't need to be inside a gym all the time. Good job on that.
Yeah.
So we thought that this would be a great time to talk about working out at home and how you can design your own workouts.
Yeah, and it's interesting is we work out outside a lot because it just adds another element of enjoyment, I suppose, to working out because you're outside, you're in the sunshine, it's nice out, you can enjoy nature, and I don't know, there's all kinds of benefits to working out outside. Someone actually asked us yesterday, have you guys started working outside yet? So it's neat, to know that, that's recognized. But if you haven't tried outdoor workouts yet, we strongly suggest to try it because it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, and there's a lot of things that you can do outside. It's not like usually you're limited to space, for example, in a gym facility, or you're limited to equipment, or there's too many people around. And when you design your own types of workouts, you don't have to have any limitations. You can basically do whatever you want. And sorry, Cindy just said hi. Good morning, Cindy.
Hi, Cindy.
Thanks for tuning in.
I think we're going to talk about our workouts here today and designing your own workout. And like Drew was saying a few minutes ago, it's so versatile. Like you can take these workouts anywhere because it doesn't require any equipment, doesn't require you to be in a gym. So you can take them wherever you go because we truly believe that exercise and workout is a lifestyle. So whether you're at home or whether you're away on a trip or whatever, at families, wherever you are, we wanted to be able to have access to the tools to have a workout wherever you are.
That's right. So when we design workouts at home, we want them to be full body workouts. Shauna said something about a moose.
I wonder if I should go work out with the 2 moose in my yard this morning. That would be a cool workout.
Take a video of that.
Do you think they stick around? Or they'd be like, oh dear.
Bye,
Shauna.
I don't think they'd be sticking around, Shauna.
I don't know.
But you could give it a shot.
I don't know.
Okay, so when we design full body workouts, we want them to be full body. So usually, I suppose maybe we could take a step back and say conventionally when you work out at a gym, it was based around bodybuilders' workouts. That's where the bodybuilding, the weightlifting world originated from. It was bodybuilders who were like, oh, we can get bigger muscles. They're pioneers. They're like, we can get bigger muscles by lifting this way. So everyone kind of followed in those footsteps of when you go to the gym, you need to lift these types of weights or you need to do isolation types of workouts. But it's not true. And especially now we're in the information age where there's so much research around the benefits of full body workouts and functional movements. So we're like, if you're not a bodybuilder, why do you want to do bodybuilding types of workouts or exercises? So we're not bodybuilders, so that's why we decide to share this information on how you can design your own workouts around functional types of movements to help you lean up a bit, to help you get stronger, to help you drop some inches, for example. So that's why we put together the workouts in this way for more benefits to you, I suppose.
And another I guess idea around our workouts too is that because like as Drew was talking about, conventional bodybuilding workouts are conventionally that the idea that you have to be in the gym for an hour or an hour and a half, even sometimes 2 hours. But time is a big factor in our lives today, and we like to design our workouts so that you can get in, get out, get on with your day. So designing the full body workouts in the way that we do, you can have a great high intensity workout that is just as beneficial or more, right, as to an hour workout. So we like to keep our workouts to 20 to 30 minutes.
Yeah, I would say more beneficial because you're hitting your entire body. Usually when you go to the gym, if you're like, oh, I'm going to do a bicep or back and bicep, you're doing 2 muscle groups. Or, there's a couple other ones that kind of fade in there, but you're focusing on a couple muscle groups. So you're like, I'm going to go do chest or bench, for example. That's usually men. Or women, for example. Like women, many times we see them go straight to the cardio area. And they're really not sure what to do in the gym area or the weight area or the machine area. They just stay to there's usually like men with big muscles grunting, which is it's just intimidating. Like I don't want to go there either. And because we're used to full body types of functional movement. So instead of doing one, so Dorothy's shirt says, talking about cardio there.
Shopping is my cardio.
So instead of doing one type of workout, you can, by combining everything together, you can get the benefits of everything as well.
So with these high intensity workouts, full body workouts, you're getting the cardio aspect in there with them.
That's right.
As well. So you don't have to spend an hour on an elliptical or on the treadmill, and we often tell our clients, stop doing that. Don't spend 45 minutes on your cardio equipment. Because these workouts are going to be highly more beneficial.
Yeah, no question. What do we have here?
Mandy says, love your t-shirt, Dorothy. Thank you, Mandy. It was actually a gift. It was a Christmas gift.
Is shopping your cardio, Mandy? What does Cindy say?
No, the zoo. The zoo is Mandy's cardio. Mandy was just telling me the other day at workout that there's a group of them that tries to go to the zoo every week. So
really?
A group of moms get together and
wow.
I thought that was super cool.
Every week?
Yeah, once a week they try to go all together. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, I thought that was super cool.
Cindy said outside workouts have great benefits, but be careful of hazards. She had a little poop sign.
Cindy, can I tell the story?
Oh my gosh, this is so funny. Yeah.
So we did outdoor workouts for years. That's actually how you started, Drew, training. But Cindy has been at outdoor workouts for a long time with us. And so we show up to the park this one day and we're setting up her mats. And it's kind of like, oh, something smells like poopy. And Cindy lifts up her mat and she had stuck her mat right in the pallet and it was all smooshed in there.
It was so nasty.
It was so gross.
So everyone was shuffling, shuffle.
Shuffling over.
So we had to find a whole new area. And that mat was so gross. It was fresh poop smeared all over the bottom of her mat.
Cindy was a trooper though, and she actually went home and washed her mat and used it again. I would have been like, this mat, no more. Oh, man.
That's pretty awesome. Yeah, that was our face, Shauna. So those of you that are on Instagram, we're on Facebook Live, facebook.com/trueformlife. The quality is a bit better. We're using a DSLR camera, and then we're also dragging comments onto the screen. So if you want to watch through for a bit better quality, you can watch on Facebook. And then Facebookers, we're on Instagram as well. So if you have to leave or if you're going to grab your phone and travel while watching the rest of our show, drive safely.
Yes.
We're on Instagram as well at Drew Tadia or Trueform Life. What's this shuffling away from me? Yeah, everyone was shuffling away from you, Cindy.
I think I actually put like a little stick in the ground to where the duty was. Hazard!
Mandy said, yes, going today. Oh, you're going to the mall to get your workout in. Her cardio
Going
in.
shopping today. Getting her cardio in.
Is anyone Star Wars fans out there? We got quite a few viewers. If you're viewing or watching, let us know so we can know you're here. We can answer your questions, drag your comments onto the screen. If you're on Facebook, is anyone Star Wars fans? We know, like, May the 4th be with you. We mentioned earlier when we first started that we're not like big Star Wars people, but everyone else is like Instagram, for example. I'm talking. Why don't you stand those ones up? Instagram or like Facebook is going to go crazy with like May the 4th be with you. So I'm like, I want to play too. Let's get these figurines going. So we got a bunch of them. Who do we borrow them from?
Dirk. No, actually, I don't think I taught Dirk. But anyway, I think Dirk's in grade 5 now. I think. I'm not exactly sure. Around there. But when I was teaching at the elementary school, I knew Dirk from elementary school. So Drew borrowed these figurines from Dirk.
Oh.
We need some sticky tack.
Okay.
To make them stand up.
So when we're talking about workouts, we want full body workouts. So this is a combination of upper body, lower body, and core, or a combination of them. So when we talk about designing our own workout programs, we want to make sure we have an upper body in there. So some type of plank, for example. We want to make sure we have lower body in there. So usually like a squat or a lunge. And then from there, we want to have an ab. And core is from like right below your nipple line to the top of your knees. That's your core. And even like front and back. So when people say, oh, this is a core workout and it's just an ab workout, that's different. It's not just an ab workout. Core is glutes and it's quads a bit, and you are ruining the display. So when we say core, so when we say upper body, lower body, core, you want to combine all of those 3 different areas, which is why we usually do 3 different exercises in one set. So let's say, for example, we have upper body, lower body, and then we have, upper body. We have push-up, that's upper body, and we have sit-up, that would be our core type of workout, ab-ish, and then we have our squats, our lunges. So those are 3 different workouts, 3 different exercises, and that would be one set. So when we combine those together, that's going to be one set. You can probably get through that in about, that one there in about a minute, depending on how long you're going. We like to go for about 30 seconds. We time these, so you can do them different ways. So you can time them for 30 seconds, or you can count. So usually if you're going to count, 12 to 15 reps is ideal.
Mm-hmm. And if it's a holding exercise, like Drew was saying, we like to go for about 30 seconds. So if it's a holding exercise, you can do it for 20 to 30 seconds.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And then that increases. So you'll start at, usually you don't want to go for like 12 to 15 reps. You don't want to go for like 40 reps. Because you'll be sitting there doing the same exercise all day. So you would want to make the exercise more challenging instead of increasing the reps. However, if there's going to be a holding exercise, like if you're going to hold a plank, you can start out at holding 30 seconds, then you want to build your way up.
To increase.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What else?
So that's how I suppose that's the very basics of how you design your programs if you want them to be full body and if you want to go from one exercise to the other. So sometimes people say, I thought I was getting in better shape. But our goal is to keep pushing yourself, or as trainers, we want to keep pushing you. So it really doesn't get a whole lot easier. We just change the workouts. Mm-hmm. So if you start out with certain types of workouts or exercises that are easy for you. You want to slowly make them more challenging. Otherwise, you're not going to get the benefits out of it.
Mm-hmm. And as Drew was saying, you can increase reps, you can increase time to make it more challenging as well. And lots of exercises have progressions. For example, if you start with a squat, you can move later on into a jump squat, for example. And same with lunges. So a lot of times if you are feeling like the exercises that you have been doing are now getting easier, look to ways to increase or go to the next level with the particular exercise. What are you doing?
I'm just taking a screenshot here. I want to show them. I'm going to show you. Pull this up on the screen. So if you're watching on Instagram, you're not going to be able to see this. But for Facebook, I'm just going to pull up just a quick example of what this would look like. So if we design a quick workout that you can do in 20 minutes, so we feel like that you can get a great workout in 20 minutes or less.
You know what's kind of funny is that when we do go to the gym, this happens to us sometimes, is that we go in, we work out for, 20, 25 minutes, 30 minutes, and then we leave. And people are looking at us like, you just got here. Or people at the desk are like, leaving already? So it's kind of a newer concept to working out, I would say, right?
Well,
or a new idea.
Most people, when they go to think about working out or think about going to the gym, they have like an hour or an hour and a half set up to go to the gym. And we're like, you don't need that much time. If you design your workouts this way we're telling you or teaching you today, it's going to be much more efficient. You're going to get more out of it. So if you sit there to do cardio on a cardio machine for an hour, you're not going to get as much out of it as you would for a high intensity workout. So that's why we explain this way. This is where we've seen the most results.
And we want to get you the most bang for your buck, right? Because time is so important to us. So if we can have a workout that is more beneficial in 20 minutes versus an hour, then we want to give you the tools so that you can do it quicker, more efficiently, and be of more benefit as well.
That's right. So Shauna just popped in here and she said, or adding weights. Adding weights for sure is another way. We were, just previously, before I pulled that on, we were talking about making the exercises more challenging. Mm-hmm. So weights is a great way.
Yes.
So you can use dumbbells, for example. You can use a Bosu ball. It's a half ball. They're usually blue. You can use a Swiss ball or stability ball.
Mm-hmm. And lots of times, like we were saying before, you don't need equipment for the workouts, but you can have a piece of equipment very inexpensively that can increase intensity. For example, one of those resistance bands. You can add one of those in there, very easy to transport and to bring along with you if you don't have the means to have, all of that equipment with you. For example, Drew and I always travel with our TRX band. Those are more money than, for example, a resistance band, but there are little compact little equipment you can take with you as well. But if you're home and you have access to, some hand weights or some balls, by all means, that's a great way to increase the intensity of a workout. And the Swiss balls, I find it interesting, at class to see people's faces when we add a ball into an exercise, right? Because, for example, the Swiss balls, those big round balls, is if you do a plank on a Swiss ball, for example, it's that uneven surface, right? So you add in another element of balance, and balance is so important to our overall health, right? And our overall stability. So just adding that, people are always surprised at how that progression happens, right? From a forearm plank, body weight plank, and then you add the ball in. They're like, whoa, I didn't know it'd be this much harder, but that balance in that, because the ball's so wobbly, right? So now you're adding in another component.
Yeah, for sure. Jenny just popped in here and she said, good morning.
Good morning, Jenny.
Good morning, Jenny. Thanks for checking us out this morning. But adding things like, because when you add something, then you add another component, like you said. So before, when you do squats, for example, on the ground, that's just squats on the ground. You're working your glutes and hamstrings, maybe some quads. Then when you get a Bosu ball, and I mean Bosu ball, it's a half ball. You flip that over on the round side and you're standing on the flat side. And then you start doing squats on there. Now we start to work different muscle groups. We're working little stabilizer muscle groups. We're working knees and ligaments, and we're strengthening them. So that can make things more challenging. And I think that we don't give ourselves enough credit. So many times we bring out a prop in one of our fitness classes, and then people are like, oh, well, I can't do that. And then they're like, all right, just give it a try. Because you can see, we don't bring these things out for people that can't handle them. So we bring them out, and then they're like, oh my gosh, I can stand on this ball. I can do a squat. And I think it's also a confidence builder as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I just wanted to pull up here this quick example. This was just randomly for our monthly membership. We make these every week. So this would just be a simple one, for example, for 3 different sets. So if we're doing a side sit-up, knee to opposite elbow. So it's pretty difficult to explain all these. Usually within our membership group, we also have videos that go along with these. So you're not going to be able to understand them without just seeing this. But that's something that's a benefit to our membership.
It just gives you an idea of the different sets. And we usually do 3 different sets. And like Drew was explaining earlier, we do a core, we do an upper body, and a lower body in each set. So we're targeting the full body. So for example, your side sit-ups are going to target your side abs, your obliques, the frog legs, your legs, and then the plank is upper body. So within that set, we've targeted the whole body, which we do in each set. Because if we looked at set number 2, same thing, the wide leg sit-ups would be, again, your core, your abs. Straight leg pulses, we're targeting our legs again. Superhero is actually a great, posterior exercise, and it targets our whole back, right? From our shoulders all the way down, right?
Yeah,
to our
and hamstrings.
Targets everything on the back of our body, because that's why it's called posterior. It's the back. I try my best. I try my best not to use too many fancy words when working out or teaching workout, because who knows those words? And sometimes I'm like, I don't even know the words.
You know what's funny is for certain.
Go ahead. Am I interrupting?
Yeah.
I was itchy.
For certification purposes, you have to know these big long names and the professional types of movements or muscle groups, and you're like, who's gonna know?
Nobody's gonna
We're gonna need you to flex your teres minor, please. And
but who would talk to your clients that way?
Squeeze your gluteus maximus, please. And people are like, what? But for the exam, they you have to use these big words, and who's gonna know those words? So, anyways, that's kind of funny. Cross lunge, and again, lower body, straight leg, hip pulses. And then plank side reaches. So I'll pull up a video here. If you're watching on Instagram, you can go over to facebook.com/trueformlife. I'm going to pull up a video here so you guys can see what that looks like.
So in our monthly membership, we have a video for each workout, so that you don't get this sheet of paper and what the heck do I do? We have a couple different types of videos. We have ones where it's instructional, so we go through the different exercises quickly and just show you how to do them, proper form. And then we have workouts as well where we do it with you. So you can throw up the video and work out with us at the same time. So we find different people different. Some people like just to see the instructions and go do it themselves. But then some people like to work out with us. So we have a variety of both.
That's right. And Deshauna said that Dorothy's favorite exercise is superheroes. Would you like to explain that one for us?
Why it's my favorite exercise? It is not my favorite exercise. When I first started working out, doing full body exercises, I never liked the superhero. But I can't even really tell you why. But you used to always, this isn't very positive, but used to always, irritate my gag reflex.
Really?
I'd be like, every time I did the superhero. So that's how it became my not so favorite exercise.
I've never heard this before. I had no idea.
My thing before a workout was always, and lots of times it's still the same, nutrition-wise, was a banana and peanut butter. So you can imagine when you're having these little like gassy things come up in your throat, it's banana and peanut butter.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway,
I don't know what to say about that.
That's the superhero story. A little bit too much information, probably. But that's what happened.
So Dorothy would always, early on in the fitness classes, Dorothy would always complain when we were doing superheroes. So it's kind of an ongoing joke now.
That is my favorite exercise. And I swear Drew would put them in every workout just because he knew that they weren't my favorite.
That is not true.
It's so true.
Okay, so here we are pulling up a workout, a quick workout. So this is knee to elbow. We're explaining this. So if you're watching on Instagram, just give us a second here. We're showing what it looks like to do. Well, that's awesome. To do a workout. So you may have seen these videos on Facebook. You may have seen these videos on Instagram. Sometimes we just throw them up and give you a quick at-home workout routine. That's hydrants right there. There's just a lot of different exercises. So these workouts right here, these are full body types of workouts. And again, we throw them up on Facebook, the quick version of them, but in our monthly membership, we actually walk you through and explain.
And we also do different variations of each exercise. You know, so for example, plank, so that you can start where you need to, right? Because not everybody's going to be at the same fitness level. So you can start at the beginner exercises and work your way up to the more challenging ones.
That's right. And I think that's important because sometimes you get a program or a workout and you're like, I can't do these exercises.
Yeah.
Or these are too challenging for me. What am I going to do? And we're like, well, that's why we put together these types of workouts where there's always progression. Mm-hmm. And that's the same thing with your classes, Dorothy, isn't it?
Yeah. So when we first start with classes, it's the same way. We always start with beginner exercises and then progress. And it's interesting because everybody progresses at a different stage, right? So oftentimes or people have been going longer than others, right? Because there's different blocks. Sometimes people join and somebody else has been going for 6 weeks, right? So sometimes it's just a simple matter of going over to someone and being like, go up on full plank for this one, right? To encourage them to increase the intensity.
That's right. So I haven't really...
You don't know how to get back?
Jordan, no, I don't know how to get back. What is this?
So this is where we go.
Stop it, please. I'm trying to figure this
It's putting more pressure on you, isn't it? I'm sorry.
You're not helping.
He's trying to get back to the full screen, and I know nothing about this program, which I really should. But Drew's kind of the Drew is our techie guy. And it's funny because lots of times Drew doesn't even consider himself like good at this stuff, like these programs and tech stuff, but he is. Because when something is not right or something goes wrong, I always, Drew, fix this!
And I don't really know how. I just kind of make it happen. So we're going to go with that there.
But it's partly personality because you will work and work and work on something until you figure it out. Where I'm like, that didn't work out. Let's do something. Let's do something different. I'm over that. But Drew's like, no, can't stop till I figure it out.
I do. I get obsessed. I get obsessed about it, and it's not always like a good thing because I could spend all day on one thing because I'm losing my mind trying to figure it out. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So, anyways, this is if you're watching on Facebook, this is going to be our
background.
That's going to be the background.
Look, my little feet are there.
Right now. Oh.
My ruby reds.
Ooh.
Tell me if those shoes are pink or red.
Yeah, I'd love to know.
Tell me if my shoes are pink or red because there's a little discrepancy here. Somebody thinks they're pink and somebody thinks they're red. So we'd love to know what you think.
Pretty sure. Well, Jordan says I do the same time and become a battle if it comes to. Yeah, I'm with you, Jordan. I'm with you. I gotta figure this out. See that? I figured it out on the screen when Dorothy wasn't doing the Jeopardy music.
I would have just left the beautiful background there. I've been like, this is okay. But Drew's like, no, I have to figure it out.
I must do this. Let's talk about plateaus here.
Oh,
I think
that's a great point.
But I think it's a major concern with people that, go ahead. Why don't you tell us what it is?
Oh, I was hoping you would start.
Okay, I'll explain what a plateau is, and maybe you explain how to get past it.
Okay. That sounds like a fair trade-off.
Okay, so a plateau, it's called the dreaded plateau, because it's like we start working out. Usually it happens early on in our working out experience or working out career. We start working out and you see a bunch of results right away. So it could be within the first 3 weeks. It could be within the first 3 months. You usually see results right away. And then results kind of like slowly stop coming. Mm-hmm. Now, anytime you start something new, like start a brand new program, you're going to see more results at the beginning. That's just usually how it is. And I know sometimes people are like, you could be sitting there and be like, well, I haven't seen any results, and I've been working out for a few weeks or a few months. Everyone's different. So just because you haven't seen results right away doesn't mean you're not going to see results, or doesn't mean that you're doing something wrong. Sometimes it takes time, or sometimes you see results right away. But usually when we get probably around the 3-month mark, I like to think, is our results kind of stop coming, and it's because we're doing the same thing. All right, so what are the things that we can do to avoid that plateau in changing things up?
Well, we got to switch it up. Earlier we talked about, being on the elliptical or the cardio equipment for 45 minutes. If we do that all of the time, like 45 minutes for 2 months, and oh my gosh, why am I at the same spot? It's because our body, we need to almost trick our bodies by doing different things. It's the same. I'm thinking on my nutrition side, so I'm trying to think more fitness side. But it works we see plateaus in nutrition too. So instead of, doing, we just need to switch it up. So if you're doing more cardio, then you should be introducing more full body workouts and things like that. If you're doing the same full body workout, if you're the same thing, like for example, squats, sit-ups and push-ups, if we did that same set over and over and over again, well, we're just working the same muscles, and our body is now knowing exactly what we're going to do. So it's not going to change. Our body's not, because it knows. It predicts what we're doing. So we have to keep our body guessing, so it's not always because that's when change happens, is when our body is surprised or it doesn't know what's coming. That's when the change happens. When it knows what's going to be happening and we do the same thing over and over and over again, then that's when we plateau. So you can,
Just let me pull up here. Shauna said consistency with a plan. Yeah, absolutely. So we need to have a plan to change things up. So we have a consistent plan of always changing things up. And I think Shauna was talking about consistency is key in having a weekly plan. So that's why we set up those plans for our members in our membership group. I'll put the link into the show notes. I was thinking about the radio show in the comments below this video. But if we need to set up a plan that's going to change things up on a regular basis so you can avoid that plateau. Mm-hmm. You done?
Yep.
Okay. I didn't want to cut you off there. I just wanted to pull those up.
You didn't want to cut me off, but you did cut me off.
I did. I didn't say I didn't want to cut you off, and I didn't.
Sometimes I get a little tap on my knee, like, stop talking now. You're done now. That's enough.
Okay.
Moving on. I'm like, is it done?
Okay. What does that mean? So the things that we can do. So if you're going to the gym and just doing cardio all the time, you may have seen results when you first started, then you stopped seeing results. That's why we say it's important to change things up, because if you keep doing the same thing over and over again, and eventually you're not going to get the results you're looking for. We need to change it up. And not too long ago, well, maybe it was quite a while ago, I remember when Tony Horton first came out. He actually came on my radio show, and he talked about P90X. And there's this hot phrase or keywords, and they were like, muscle confusion. You need to confuse your muscles. And so all that means is you're changing things up. So muscle confusion keeps your muscles guessing, and if they continue to guess, they're going to continue to change. Mm-hmm. If they get used to one thing, then they're going to change. Or sorry.
They're not going to change.
They're not going to change.
Yeah.
And you know what? is really interesting to me about our body, which Dorothy was like, this is a snoozer, but our body is built to adapt and get stronger. So it's actually a defense mechanism. So when we when we do like a bicep curl, for example, we break down that muscle, and our muscle actually builds back stronger as a defense mechanism, because it says, if you put that same stress on my bicep again, it's going to be stronger. It's going to be able to handle that. So our body is like a giant defense mechanism, and it's always healing. It's always building. It's always growing. But if you continue to do the same thing, that muscle is not going to grow again, because it's like, oh, it's like I've already protected that. I've already built it up, so I know it's okay and can handle that amount of stress. So it's not that we continue to put more stress on same muscle groups. We change it up and put different kinds of stress from different areas, so you can build and keep seeing results.
That wasn't a snoozer.
Oh. Usually when I get into like the technical end, you're like,
whoa, did I just fall asleep with my eyes open?
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about there.
It wasn't so technical, though. It was very interesting. Thank you.
That's a lie right there. That's Dorothy lying.
No.
While we have you here, I want to tell you about our mini fitness retreat that we have going on.
We're super excited about this one. And like I was saying in the beginning of our show here, Drew and I always seem to focus more on nutrition. And we haven't done a fitness event before, so this would be our very first fitness event. And it's going to be, how many hours? 3 hours?
4 hours.
4 hours. Oh yeah, it's going to be 4 hours. Woo! So it's going to be our longest event, but we wanted to give you a crash course on fitness. And there's so many different components to fitness. So we want to do a workout with you and show you a full body workout. And we want to also touch on recovery as well. So we're going to do a recovery routine with you, yoga practice, and we also...
Full body workout?
I said full body workout at the first.
At the first?
At the first.
Okay, I didn't hear you. I was pulling that up.
So full body workout, a recovery, yoga, and we also want to touch on not just physical body, but also mental as well. So we'll talk about meditation and
breathing exercises.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we also have nutrition in there as well. Mm-hmm. So we want to talk about pre and post workout nutrition. We'll have some snacks for you there. And we're going to be putting some CTP snacks together.
Ooh, yes.
So this is our one that I got to move that thing now. It was on Instagram. I dragged our poster on there. So CTP snacks that we'll be putting together. So we have energy balls that we're going to be bringing, and we actually have Tina, or Christina and Chantel coming. Mm-hmm. They're coming all the way from Edmonton.
That's super exciting. So.
Yeah, very awesome that we have like fans, followers, people that support us coming from all over. So we're super excited about that event. We had a couple questions if we can come a little bit late. If you need to come late and you can still make it, then absolutely come when you can, and we'll fill you in on whatever you missed.
Yeah, we'd rather you catch some of it than nothing at all. So if you do have to be a little bit late, that's just fine. We will fit you in.
Jordan said I got to go to work. All right, Jordan, have a great day. Thanks for
Jordan.
Tuning in. And then just real quick here, what are our dates? That's coming up quick, and we also have a special going on before Monday. You can sign up.
Yes, so the date is going to be May 12th, Saturday, May 12th. We want to do it on a Saturday this time because we always try to accommodate your requests, I suppose you could say. And one of the things that we've been hearing is, weeknights are difficult, or I can't travel, because there's some people in Calgary and like Drew saying Edmonton, and it's not enough time to travel when it's in the evening. So that's why we decided a weekend this time, and then we wanted to be like a mini session, so it's going to be 4 hours. So May 12th from 1 to 5, right?
May 12th, 1 to 5.
1, 2, 3, 4. From 1 to 5. And we're going to be at the CLC, so the Ralph Klein Center, in their big multi-purpose room downstairs. Main level. I don't want it to sound like it's a basement. But, lots of times our nutrition events are upstairs in the cooking room, the home ec room. But this one, We're going to be working out.
They can't see you.
Oh.
This one says mini fitness retreat. Be fit, be fabulous, be you.
Be fit, be fabulous, be you.
You put that together.
I put that together.
You did a good job.
Sometimes some things come out of me, words, and I don't know where they came from. That just like, oh, that's nice. And I'm like, yeah, not sure.
Anyway, so if you need some help building a program for you or designing, we can help you out with that. We have a few different things. We have a free 10-day fitness challenge. We'll put the link here in the comments below. So if you haven't tried that, you can give that a shot. And then we have the 21-day body blast as well. So I'll put that in the comments below as well. 21-day body blast challenge.
Full body workouts for 21 days. And just like we explained here today with the targeting the full body, 3 sets, 3 times, 20 minutes. So very similar to what we talked about today.
We just had Tim jump in here. Tim Collins. I had Tim on the radio show not too long ago. So hey Tim, thanks for tuning in. And we have, I think that might be Ginny over here on Instagram. But we're just wrapping things up here. Those of you that are just tuning in. And we were just talking about how to, Tim said, hey, we were just talking about how to design your own workout program. So, thanks, Tim. We appreciate it. Tim said, looking good, guys.
Thanks, Tim.
And, Tim, I want to do a Facebook Live with you. So send me an email. We'll connect. Tim talks about anxiety. He's got a lot of good information coming out. There's a lot of anxiety going around with different individuals. So I think that's an important topic to discuss. So if you need some help putting together your at-home workouts, we can help you out. That's what we do. So we have the free 10-day fitness challenge. We have the 21-day body blast. It's only $20, I think. Mm-hmm. So a brand new workout each day, every day. Body weight exercises only 20 minutes or less. So we'll put those in the comments below. If you're on Instagram, that's at facebook.com/trueformlife. And then we have our monthly membership group as well, where we combine nutrition and fitness.
Full package.
And group support.
And the month of membership.
Yeah, we have some amazing members. Sean had popped in here. Ginny was in here. So very supportive members. Louise
was in here this morning. So
yeah, and Shauna, see what we're talking about? This is what we're talking about. Shauna said these two were the best. Loved their monthly membership.
Thanks, Shauna.
We couldn't do it without you.
No.
All right, so that's going to wrap it up. We're going to be here. We come in here every
Friday, 7:30 a.m. Mountain Time.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yep.
I get my times mixed up sometimes, so I always have to check with Drew.
9:30 Eastern. That's an hour before. So that's why some of our friends that are in California are coming in a little bit later. They're probably sleeping in a bit. But 7:30 a.m. Eastern Time every Monday morning.
Every Friday morning.
I don't know where Monday comes from. Every Friday morning. And then we just did a block of 4. So we're going to need to plan a new block. We're going to need to plan a new block of 4. So if you have topic suggestions, we plan those a month in advance. So let us know what you'd like us to talk about, and we'll definitely make that one of our main topics.
Yeah, we'd love to hear what you guys would like to talk about. So please send in your suggestions so we can address your needs.
Tim said, happy Friday. Have a good weekend. Have a good weekend, Tim. Have a good weekend, True Formers out there. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for your support on social media with your comments and your likes and shares. That really means a lot to us.
Mm-hmm. Yes, ditto to that. I don't have anything else. Drew stole all my words as usual.
May the 4th be with you.
He just keeps talking and then takes my words too.
I heard you. I'm trying to ignore you.
Sometimes if Drew's ignoring me, I'll just give him a little poke like that.
Look at these.
He likes that.
I can't stand her elbows. Which is your favorite character? These are the bad guys, right?
Someone's gonna have to help us out.
These are the bad guys, and these are the good guys. Where's Luke? Skywalker. These are his friends. Give me one of Luke's.
I don't know them.
I think this is Luke. These are the good guys.
We could be wrong, so help us out.
I'm going to be posting these figurines in different ways all day today on Instagram.
To the point where he might annoy you. So if you don't want to be annoyed, you might want to unfriend him right now.
Why would you say something like that? So I'm going to be laughing hysterically throughout the day as I put these up. I'm going to put these up on the story on Instagram, and we'll put that up on Facebook as well. But you won't be able to see all of them unless you're on both platforms. So check both out. And if you're on Facebook as well, or sorry, if you're on these platforms, all these videos, even our past videos, they're going up on YouTube. We put all our videos up on YouTube. So if you get a chance, subscribe to our YouTube channel so you get notifications every time we put up a new video. And we got funny stuff from years ago that you're going to be like, what are those guys still doing?
What were they thinking? They sucked.
Yeah, that was horrible.
It's pretty interesting to look back. If you want a good laugh, look at our videos from a few years ago.
Yeah. And you just go to YouTube, youtube.com, and type in True Form Life. That's our YouTube channel. I'll put that in the comments below as well, so you can subscribe. We'd really appreciate that. This guy's a Lego guy, and this one's a Lego guy.
Cool.
Where's the other Lego guy?
I don't see another Lego guy.
It's in the jar.
In the bowl?
Here's a Lego guy. Here, you be that guy.
Oh my gosh.
These guys are on the same team. Oh, wait, these guys are on the same team though. I think that this is like this is like the old school Darth Vader, and I don't even know who that guy is. I haven't seen all of them. I don't know who the guy with the red face is. You guys know?
We need a Star Wars expert.
I should. I feel like binge watching some Star Wars. You think so?
Me?
That's how you do it. They're fighting. Oh my gosh. Oh, get out of here. Okay.
We gotta go now. We're just getting silly. Sorry, guys, for exposing you to that.
Complete Truth Protein. If you need a little boost to your smoothies, we deliver to your door for no extra charge here locally. We also ship to wherever you're at. Energy in a bag. Everyone,
that should be the tagline now.
Energy in a bag.
Energy in a bag.
Everyone keeps telling us how much energy they have, so you can throw this in smoothies. This one is for smoothies.
And this one is
Bacon.
This one is bacon.
Smoothies. Like how I did that? Bacon.
I like how you did that.
Smoothies. So if you want some energy and you need some help with digesting your foods, we can definitely help out. These products are fantastic for that. So trueformlife.com/complete truth protein. Let us know if you're interested, or tell us in the comments below and we'll hook you up.
Yeah.
Shauna, we're going to set you up with a couple of these too.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll get that to you soon, Shauna.
Yeah. All right, guys. Have a fantastic weekend,
Yes.
and we'll see you sometime online.
Yes, we'll see you next Friday, if not before then. Happy Friday!